We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're underway at Hard Rock. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first act. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Ready, shot. 32 Stinger.
First play of the drive. Here's Mostert. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's safe. Go ahead. Turbo 1. 20 TX. All right, fellas, listen up. Scat. Hut.
From the 36. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Go ahead.
A give left side to Mostert. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a pickup of 11. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Yeah, ready. Turbo 1, hive. Turbo 1, hive. Out.
Here's a give inside to Mostert. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Leonard Williams applying the hit there.
Solo left, Zion. Out.
Tua now from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's down to the 8 before going out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
And he found some running room for a nice gain.
All right, let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
Ready, Scat.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll get another chance to knock the extra point through. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good. Sanders all set to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Right to the air with Smith. Completes a DK Metcalf. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go.
They go play action. Here's Smith. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They motion the tight end over. Smith on first down. And that one's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And now it's second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Second and 10. Again, it's Smith. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did, got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
Check 58.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. He sends this one to the end zone. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks start off well to tie things 7-7. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Hey, time out two. Time out two. Time out two. 21G. 21G.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's right, no. Out.
On target to Waddle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Third and just 2 to go.
44. Ready. Watson, Oscar. Get on.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10.
Ready. Hey, turbo one. Turbo one. Set.
Now it's Mostert. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Finds his man, Waddle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Working quickly here.
Turbo one. Water, low.
First down from the red zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins break the tie here in the first. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Sanders all set to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's second down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll only need a few inches here on third down. Straight ahead with Charbonnet. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and 10 from the 41. Blitz coming for Smith. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Back to the air, it's Smith. Walker hauls it in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
On third down, Walker. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Hey, let's go Sunday, Sunday. Hey, here we go. Tuesday.
First down, Smith to throw. Hits him on the out route.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
All right, here we go. Second down. Cut by Lockett. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. It's Cater Kohu up to make that play. And on third down, Dolphins coming out in the dime, expecting a pass.
Here we go, hey. Hey, go flip her up.
Shotgun snap to Smith. He has the first over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Walker on first down. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, here we go. Good.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
13 next. Come on, sir. Hey, trio left.
Out of the gun. Here's Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Hey, we go, Salon.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Handoff to Walker from the gun. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain.
Hey, on the ball.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
13 next.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
20, TX. All right, fellas, listen up. Whoa! Hey!
Here's Tagovailoa. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. They'll try it right with Mostert. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Clock running, Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Come on, 2. Help!
This one's taken in by Hill. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Clock running, Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Come on, 2. 21G. East right, snug.
First down, here's Tua. This finds Mostert. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3.
Hey, get set.
Achane punches it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Here we go. Check 50 yard, cover. Like, catch left. Here we go, son.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
20, TX. All right. Hey. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Ready?
Tua now from the gun. He's on the move. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins will add to their lead at the end of the half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. He fires one deep down the middle. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jordan Poyer has it. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing it just before halftime. He put some juice on a deep throw. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins makes the play. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
53.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Delivered to the sideline. Smith Njigba brings it in. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
13X.
Smith on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
49.
Second and 10. Again, it's Smith. Into the hands of Walker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And again, it's Smith. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
2nd and 10 now. Finds Smith and Jigba. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, it's a clip. Line.
From the gun, Smith. Escapes the pocket. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Second down, looking for options. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Hey, let's go Wednesday.
Motioning left is their running back. Now Smith gets this to Fant. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, let's go Sunday.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Hey, look. Check 58.
Smith setting the throw. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. It's a Seattle touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
They're right here. 32 Stinger. Set.
The drive begins with a run for Mostert. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. Working quickly here. It's Mostert on 2nd down. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Get to the line.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Solo left Zion. 21G.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Turbo one high. Watson, Oscar.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
To the right.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Yeah. Turbo 3, kick. Turbo 1, high. Out.
Trying again, following the sack. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. He's looking deep once again. And oh, he got it. Interception. Kobe Bryant has it. And the Seahawks are able to get this back up to their own 15-yard line.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey. 53. There we go, son.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. All set up now for 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. First down, Smith to throw. On the move, headed right. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense in the hurry up here. Handoff running left, Walker. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
13.
Offense up to the line fast. Running with Walker again. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, the fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that, a guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
This time it's a passing play. Walker hauls it in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Running left, here's Walker. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Working quickly here. A tight end in motion now. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll be brought down after getting into the 47-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Staying with Walker. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Looking to throw. Pass complete to Walker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Cut by Lockett. And he's brought down after a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Second and 8. A crucial mistake late. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Dolphins get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Now a give. It's Mostert headed right. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
21G. Ready.
Mostert gets it again here on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Ready. East right, snug. Hey, turbo one. Corner, long. Hey. Oh.
He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Staying between the tackles with Mostert. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Ready.
Going right back to Mostert. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to... Hold at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
All right, come on.
They'll go again with Mostert. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here's a give inside to Mostert. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. They got to keep moving quick here. Mostert. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it in the end zone and start their drive at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Toss play. This is Walker. And this one does not go far. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.